What up, what up, what up? Welcome back to Pinoid News. So I got a video today on the fact that we only have 25 days worth of diesel left. Well, I promised y'all that I would make this video. But first, let's talk about our sponsor. This is the only exclusive sponsor of Pinoid News. Steel City Cutlery. My boy, Steel Snake, makes knives. They're beautiful. They're Appalachian. They are of the highest quality. They are all handmade and designed for you by him. You can even ask for things like pictures and be involved in the process of him making you a personalized knife. He has an amazing business. He has been sending me new photos of knives that he has been creating as of recently, right? Oh, God damn it, right? And been showing me all the stuff that he's been making. These are the type of knives that you can stand here and hand down to your kids and show them the responsibility, show them the way that you handle your tools and take care of them. This can be an heirloom in your family. It is a beautiful, not just tool, but a piece of art, a piece of your family, a piece of Appalachia that you can own yourself. So with that being said, I'm going to leave a link in the description if you want to be able to get a hold of him and talk to him about his knives and his prices. So let's get on with the video. All right. So now what is going on? We have 25 days worth of supply left in the United States as far as diesel is concerned. Well, what does that mean? That means that the amount of diesel that we have on reserve right now, if all of a sudden there was a hose rapture and all the hoses disappeared, we weren't able to move diesel in the tanks to put it in the trucks or whatever it is, right? Right now, we would run out completely in 25 days. That is kind of the measurement. So what is normal, right? Normal at this point, right? Hang on, wait, we'll go back to here. Okay. Normal, on average, we have about 35 to 40 days worth of diesel in the system as a whole, right? And at the moment, we are at a extremely low level, the same level we were at in 2008, where we have 25 days worth of supply in the United States. So why is this, right? Well, we have a bunch of problems. Well, first off, it's supply side, Russia and Ukraine. You know what I'm saying? Bit of an issue. Russia produces a lot of oil, and you know what I mean, a lot of that is off the market as far as Europe and developed nations in the Western Hemisphere is concerned, right? So, you know, I mean, they're not legally allowed to buy diesel, and Russia can't sell their diesel in dollars. So therefore, you know, there's a lot of supply that is just kind of offline as a whole. And so that's causing a massive problem. And on top of that, you have places like Texas, right, that, you know what I mean, you're having a issue at the moment where Texas, you know what I mean, got hit with a, you know what I mean, winter storm earlier this year that really disrupted things. And then you have high demand. It is driving season. It is the holiday season. It is time for everybody to start ordering Christmas gifts and, you know, I mean, holiday plans and going shopping for Thanksgiving. All this type of stuff requires a lot more fuel than is usual. And then on top of that, it's been cold early this year. It's October. It's already getting down to the 30s at night in the Northeast. And the majority of us use things like heating oil, which is basically diesel, right? You know, it's whether or not you're taxed and and it's cleaned up a little bit more for the heating oil. But, you know, I mean, heating oil is $6 a gallon, and all of us need heat for the wintertime. You know, I mean, things are getting kind of ridiculous. So what is involved in diesel as a whole? 42% of diesel is crude oil. 27% is refining, 20% for distribution and marketing, and 12% in taxes. Now, bitches, you want about taxes? We all do. Fuck taxes as a whole, right? But distribution is marketing. We're having a problem having people who want to stand here and supply diesel to, you know, I mean, truck stops and other places because of the fact that we're having a driver shortage as a whole, and they don't want to pay anybody. So, you know, it's having a problem getting it to the places, right? On average, the price is around $5.40 a gallon. Depending on where you are. If you're on the West Coast, it's $5.90. If you're in my neck of the woods, it's $5.70 a gallon for diesel fuel. That's a fucking problem, right? Now, there is some good news though. Two, you know, I mean, ships with a million barrels of, you know, I mean, diesel fuel are now heading towards the United States after they were originally supposed to go to Europe. Not really sure how that happened, but somebody made a phone call. And, there's a refinery in Trainer, Pennsylvania that is coming back online after its seasonal maintenance, right? My boy Alchemist is live right now. I might have to go fucking, see if I can go troll him with my alt account because he blocked my original account because he's a bitch. Right. All right. So, all these places usually have seasonal maintenance that they do because of the fact that, like, if you don't do maintenance on the machinery that does refining, end up with the humanity as it explodes, right? That's a bit of a problem. Ecological disasters, lawsuits are filed, court dates are ignored, warrants are issued. Court dates are ignored, and the process repeats itself. Tends to be how that operates, right? So now, with that being said, we are at $85 a barrel. That's a far cry from the 120, but that it was back in June. But it's also a far cry from zero of where it was in 2020. So at the moment, are things fucked up? Yes, they are, 100%. But they are nowhere near, right, legitimately as bad as they were. You know what I mean? Like even just a few months ago. But they're still bad. Things are still sketchy. Shit's looking fucking hectic. Y'all know the deal. If you can, you know what I'm saying? Like, try to get by running electric heaters this year. It's kind of one of those things where, like, you might be able to survive just a little bit longer if you can just run, like, run off a different source. When it comes down to heating oil, because I'll be honest with you, I don't think anybody is going to be able to afford this fucking heating oil. Like, it's just $6 a gallon. Last year it was $2. It's 3 times the price. That means most of us have 300-gallon tanks, right? So to fill up your tank, you're talking about $1,800, and you need 2 tanks a year. It's $3,600. $3,600. None of us have this. So be warm, be safe, buy blankets, space heaters, wood if you can. I don't know what you have in your house, what's your ability. We need to start building in backups and start having these type of conversations because shit is not going to get better anytime soon. Like, we have a meat puppet for a president, and the government's kind of running on fucking momentum. It's just nobody has any idea who's actually in charge. So nobody has anybody we can really bitch at to get help, because no one's going to help us because they don't care. Right? They care about votes and getting reelected. And that's all the fuck they give a shit about. And, they don't, like, they're going to get elected anyway. It's going to either be a Democrat or Republican, because no matter how bad things get, we will not fucking start a third party. It's Tom Pease of Pino News. Make sure you go check out Steelcitycutlery. I'm going to get the fuck out of here. Enjoy your motherfucking rest of your weekend that you got left. Peace.